Hi Juliana, this is Stephanie. Thanks so much for reaching out on my post. So in this video, typically I compare your website to your competitors, but being that you don't have a website, I'm just going to run through what they're doing and how to beat them. So the three things I want to talk to you about are content, citations, and backlinks. And so when we look at content, the top guy is Houston, Texas Painters. We see that he has probably about 1,000 words on his homepage, which is pretty good. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of keyword-rich content. The next guy is JMP. He has a decent amount of content too, probably about 1,000 words. So that's those are both very beatable. And another thing with content, when Google is crawling your page, they are not going to see your images. So they're going to read what's behind them. So when we save image as, we can see that this is just saved as interior. We would want to get all the images on the website saved as keywords. So the next thing I want to talk to you about are citations. So when we search for Painters Houston, we'll always see the paid ads at the top. The next is going to be the map pack, and below that is the organic section. And citations come to play in the map pack, and a citation is really just your business name, your address, and your phone number listed in different directories throughout the internet, such as Yelp or White Pages, and even Facebook has a place for citations. So the tool that I like to use for that is called whitespark.ca. And we see here that CertaPro has 29 citations, A1 has 29, and Perfect Painters has 34. So I'm not sure if you have a Google My Business listing yet. If not, we'll definitely need to get one and get it optimized and go ahead and add. I always recommend 200 to 300 citations so you can just beat your competition by a landslide. So moving on to the organic section. How we're going to rank here is using something called backlinks. And a backlink is really just one site linking to another site. Pretty much just pushing power to it and showing Google that, you know, it's a popular site and it deserves to be at the top. So the tool that I like to use for that is called Ahrefs. So when we look at the Houston, Texas Painters, we see that they have 182 referring domains, giving them 509 backlinks. Looking at We Paint Houston, that's the John McDonald. He has 25 referring domains, giving him 285 backlinks. And just to show you the volume of searches per month for painters in Houston. So over here to the left, these are going to be the keywords. Volume is the average monthly searches. KD is called keyword difficulty, which is how difficult it is to rank for that keyword. CPC is the cost per click if you were to ever run any Google ads. And a position, if you had a website, this will show you what position you're in on Google for this keyword. So Painter Houston TX, there's average 400 monthly searches. Painting companies in Houston, 100. House Painters Houston, 150. Cabinet refinishing, I'm not sure if you do that, but there's 70 searches for that. Painters Houston, 150. Painting Contractors Houston TX, 150. So you can see that there are well over, close to 1,000 searches a month just for a painter in Houston. So if you're not being found on Google, that's a lot of search volume that you're missing out on. And to take a look at Drywall. So I only pulled up one competitor for Drywall. That was Weststar. They are in the #1 position in the organic section. And just to take a look at their search volume. So we have Drywall Houston, 100 searches. Drywall Houston TX, 90. Drywall Contractors Houston TX, 50. Drywall Contractor, that's the singular version, 50. Houston Drywall Contractors, 100. Drywall Companies Houston, 100. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 500 searches a month for drywallers. So again, a lot of search volume for that. Just to do a recap for you, Your website should have at least 1,500 words of keyword-rich content, of course, with all the other like on-page SEO factors, but labeling your photos as keywords also helps with that. And then you want to go ahead and get a Google My Business listing put up. Get it fully optimized with photos, a keyword-rich description, your business hours, and 200 to 300 citations. And go ahead and get some quality backlinks pointing back to your website, showing Google that you are, the most popular and you deserve to be in the #1 position. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. And if you have any questions, just reach out.